Happy Monday, happy Memorial Day to everyone listening to us. Perfect.
Yeah.
We do that every Memorial Day. To honor those who have not gotten to watch Top Gun yet. That's what we do it for.
Yes.
Speaking of holidays, this is a couple weeks ago. I forgot to mention this on the podcast, but it was Sunday morning, the day of Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. Rachel and I, alarms going off. We're waking up, getting ready to go to church. Rachel's first words to me were, she said, "Happy Mother's Day." And I freaked out. I was like,
wait, why? Why is it?
In my head, I was really freaking out. Like, what a way to start the Happy Mother's Day. And then she just like keeps going about her Happy Mother's Day. I forgot we were going to early service. Like, a little earlier, normal. Ooh, I might try an Americano today. I normally don't get Americanos.
Yeah, just get a lasagna on Mother's Day.
And so then I'm just
But is
piecing
caffeine
together.
like a good idea?
I don't know. I have to drive to Iowa later, so it probably would be good to get caffeine. So I was just like, in my own head, just figuring out, okay, I guess she's not trying to tell me anything. She's just like being funny and saying Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
But man, for a split second, what a way to start the day.
Does she do that for every holiday that doesn't apply to you? Like,
Uterus is full.
Happy Yom Kippur.
Oh, is it Arbor Day already? It must snuck up on me.
Happy Ramadan. How'd you sleep? Yeah.
Hungry, I bet.
Yeah, right. I bet. I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast.
Yeah, I had that written in my notes. Just Happy Mother's Day. I was like, what
does that
What
mean?
was I planning on saying
Happy
Happy Mother's Day
to
for? But yeah,
everybody.
I forgot Rachel said that.
Wow.
Hey-o!
Hey-o, happy
Welcome
Memorial
back
Day.
to the Ghostrunners podcast. Brad, tell them our new slogan you came up with.
Oh, we're striving to be America's best clean comedy podcast.
That's what I wrote down. Didn't want to forget it.
Yeah.
You know, always room to improve. So we're striving.
We're striving. We're not saying we are, but we'd like to be.
Yep.
And if you ever like are trying to just describe this to your friends, like, oh, I love this podcast. Oh, what's about?
Well,
what's about? Hey, what's it about?
I'll listen, but what's about?
What's about though? Huh? You could say that. It's their tagline is they're striving to be America's best clean comedy podcast.
That's just something you can say.
So, something you say.
Just so something you can say. Speaking of comedy, I got hit up a few nights ago about doing a little private comedy gig.
Okay.
It's called Date Night Comedy. This guy does this all over the country and wanted to ask me to do it. He's like, "Are you free next February?" I was like, "Holy cow. Yes, I can be free next February."
Super Bowl.
Well, hey,
Careful.
look out.
Yeah.
I might be playing. And I might be playing, brother. Look out.
You know we're playing it, brother.
Sunday. And
Lord's Day.
He's like, it's got to be in Sioux Falls. And I was like, I'm performing there in like a month. And so he's like, great. We'll do that as a little trial run. So I have a little practice, like a little like prove myself comedy gig. Basically,
What do
Trey
you
and I
mean?
on tour are going to Sioux Falls.
Right.
In, I don't know when this comes out, like a week, basically, 2 weeks. And so I think he's got to come to that.
Okay.
And if it's good, then he'll book me to do this like 2-night private comedy event. So
but
kind of fun.
But had you already kind of like, he already asked you to do it, and now he's like back and back. Like,
well,
okay,
if I have an
see.
opportunity to see it first, if I get to see the merchandise first, yeah, I'm going to take the opportunity.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you'll get it.
That's the thing is he said he'd seen my first special on YouTube. So I was like, oh, well, great. I feel like the new stuff is better than that anyway.
Good.
So if you were going to hire me on that, I feel great.
That's fun.
Right. I just feel great.
Is it only
and Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to you. Is it only in Sioux Falls that he wants you? Like,
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping. I was like, is there any other dates or somewhere we could turn this into? So we'll see.
Because you made it sound like it's like a tour kind of thing.
It sounds like he does this across the country. Maybe it's not that often, but yes,
Okay.
it's a branded thing that they
Cool.
do. It sounds like a fun deal. It's like I think it might be a weekend long like date night kind of thing. It's a little marriage, it's a little comedy, it's a little entertainment. They have magicians sometimes. I might just do both. Charge a little extra.
I like that.
You ever seen a flaming wallet?
That was a good trick, dude. That was crazy.
That was crazy. You ever seen a girl disappear in the back and then reappear and You get it. They were
And like
twins.
a lump on the stage.
She disappeared. She was out of there.
That was wild.
So yeah, I haven't done comedy in a long time, it feels like, but I'm excited to have something on the table, something to be proving myself for. So that'll be fun.
You haven't done it in a while?
So June 8th is my next show, and the most recent time before that would have been like mid to late April.
Yeah, so
April
you're gonna have
20th or something.
Well, 2-month hiatus.
Long stretch, but like riding a bike, you fall off a couple times, nobody laughs, and then you figure it out. Yeah. It'll be fine.
And then people start laughing at you again.
And then they
ride.
laugh in a different way.
They're like, that bike is bent, so it doesn't ride very well. So that's funny.
So that'll be fun. Excited to get back out on the road just for a couple days. Be a
Sioux
good time.
Falls, South Dakota.
Yes, and Fargo, North Dakota.
Okay. Cool.
Pretty sure. Performed at a church in Fargo one time, like 2 years ago. So it'd be good to be back.
I kind of remember that.
I remember they were big Carson Wentz fans, and now he's a Chief. So that's fun.
I forget that. That's fun.
Yeah. My friend Nolan said he saw Carson Wentz on a golf course last week.
Sweet.
You want me to keep just going to stream of consciousness? Speaking of golf, no.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Chiefs week 1, playing the Ravens. First game of the year.
That's true. Yeah, it's a big deal. All these teams are trying to like really outdo themselves and their teams with how they announce the schedule, which is a funny thing to take pride in that. There's so many other like pieces of content you could do, but they're like, let's spend a ton of time and money releasing our schedule.
What do you think? I think they're kind of fun.
It is fun.
I'm not like a look at every single team thing, but like when they come across my feed, it's pretty fun to see the different things that they all do.
It's cool that it's become a thing.
Yeah.
I just wish it was more interesting content because I don't care enough about the Rams schedule to really watch their video.
Yeah.
But if it was like a creative way of doing a highlight reel or something,
right,
I think I would watch.
But they kind of like make fun of like other team, like rivals and stuff sometimes.
Yeah, they try to. Yeah, the Chiefs partnered with that hydraulic press company. I thought that was a creative way of doing it.
That was great.
Probably perform the best.
Yeah.
As far as social goes. Who didn't love a good hydraulic press?
And one of them, who was it? The Chargers maybe did like a Sims theme.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Those are the only two I think I've seen so far. But
yeah, it was fun. I think someone else did like a Grand Theft Auto theme, the Falcons or something maybe, but
probably Atlanta.
yeah.
Just kidding.
Kirk Cousins. I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Let's talk about the NFL a little bit more. Have you watched the Tom Brady roast?
No, it's 3 hours long. So no, but I checked the highlights, of course, and people were really funny. It was great.
Yeah, I watched it. I finished it last night. I watched it in a few different segments. And first of all, crazy inappropriate. So not condoning it to anybody to watch necessarily, but also kind of fun. I don't know. Maybe on one level, I need to be more humble because I think we know how hard stand-up comedy can be and roasting or whatever. But like on another level, it's like some of the jokes that some of these comedians were doing, I'm just like, that's not very good at all.
Who were the bad ones?
Bert and Tom Segura.
Really?
Like,
I've never been huge fans of their comedy, but to each their own.
I think Tom Segura is pretty funny. It was like they were saying these jokes that like surely they know these aren't very funny. It was like I don't know if they didn't have very much time to like think of jokes or something.
Oh, I think they had tons of time because I know Andrew Schultz has been grinding comedy clubs in New York City, preparing. He's been doing his Tom Brady material at comedy clubs.
Oh, perfect.
Testing them out.
He did good.
And he crushed.
He was funny.
Nikki Glaser
was funny.
She's a pro.
Honestly, the thing I laughed the most at was they had Bill Belichick come out there. And it was one of those things where it's like, when you're not a natural, you're not comfortable up there and you say anything funny, it's like double funny.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
you're not doing it smoothly.
Not exactly like this, because Timon was comfortable. But like when Timon got up and said anything remotely roasted.
Like anything mean.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that's
it was
so
like,
wrong.
that is so funny.
Yeah,
dude.
or Catherine even.
Right.
Just being mean.
Yeah,
was
exactly.
Funny.
So anyway, it was one of those things. Like Catherine came in as I was watching. I was like, I'm gonna pause it. You can't watch this. Like,
really?
And she's like, no, I'll be fine. And like 5 minutes into it, she looked at me. I'm like, I know. I told you this is not good.
That's funny. Literally last night, Rachel was like, I kind of want to watch the Tom Brady roast. I was like, it's 3 hours long. You should just watch the highlights.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the whole thing, but I'm
It
just
was
guessing.
too long. It
a
was
lot of fluff.
definitely like too much fluff. It felt like it was, I don't know. Just like Kevin Hart would come up there and he didn't really know what he was going to say in between things.
Because he was the host.
Yeah. And it was like, you could tell this is a live event that didn't have everything planned out perfectly.
Yeah, maybe just don't do it live. Maybe cut some stuff out and just make it better.
Well, that's right. I hear that the Comedy Central ones, they do cut it out. Do you know that? Like,
I just assumed it was probably edited.
Yeah. I guess my assumption was like, okay, these things are only an hour and a half long usually on Comedy Central, and they try to do it longer on Netflix. But yeah, I think
They just take the best of the best.
Yeah,
to
they
put
take
it on
the better
TV.
ones.
Do you see Tom Brady came out on a podcast and said he regrets doing it because of like how it affected his kids,
I did see that.
which is hilarious. Like shocker, Tom Brady made a move, made a decision about his career and didn't think about his family.
Yeah.
Like, that's the most Tom Brady thing of all time. Like, I put my career before my family. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
They were really like, they like made fun of me for getting a divorce. It's like, yeah, dude, of course you did.
Your wife cheated on you with her like Tai Chi instructor. That's going to get brought up.
Yeah, you had a baby with a woman that you didn't like marry initially in life. Like they made fun of that. Like, yeah, you could tell like he's kind of, anybody that's like a great athlete like that is a little bit of a robot. Like, you know what I mean? Like Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, like they have a little bit of that, like just next level edge to him. And you could tell a few times he's like, I'm offended by this. Like,
well, yeah, he went to the stage at one time on Jeff Ross's joke.
Yeah.
You see that? So I guess they were told beforehand, like, hey, there are a few things off limits. And Jeff Ross is like, I'm going to make this joke anyway. And so he's like, hey, don't do that.
Yeah. And
cut that out.
And it was live, so they couldn't do anything about it.
It's great. I love that Jeff Ross just didn't care. He's like, well, I'm here to roast you. So
that's like his only thing he ever does.
And it wasn't even about Tom Brady. It was about Robert Kraft for doing something criminally wrong. So that's fine.
Right.
Speaking of sports, I haven't talked about this last 2 weeks, but we did an in-person Friday pickleball event in Kansas City.
Yeah.
And Timon got to be there. Timon was there the whole time. It was fun. I got some video footage of it, but Timon got paired at one point with a woman who showed up already drunk. And somehow Timon and her were partners.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. They could not have been more opposite. And it was just so funny that they had to play an entire game together.
It was hilarious. I can't think of goodness gracious, my voice. I don't know. It was just like she was pretty bad. But
Did you know she was drunk right away?
Yeah.
How could you tell?
I just assumed this was not normal behavior. I don't know. It was just like, I don't know. I have been around very little drunk people, but I was like, that's got to be what it is.
This is something. Yeah, she showed up that way because there was like kind of a bar there, but she showed up just like, I can't wait to get one of these beautiful paddles. Like, holy cow.
It was like before, it was good before I got paired up with her. I like noticed her talking to you guys. And like getting a picture.
Taking the selfie.
So that gave me a warning of how she was acting. It was interesting. It was...
Scott Peck. Should we answer real quick?
Sure.
He should talk about it.
That's true. Yo!
I don't know if he can hear you. Can you hear us?
Hey, is this Ghostrunners podcast?
Yeah, we're recording right now. We're actually talking about the drunk lady that got paired up with Timon last Friday.
Oh, boy. That was fun, dude. She was something, man. She showed up pretty sloshed.
Give us an impersonation of her.
Well, I don't want to say what she said, her most memorable quote from the evening. But she walked up and she goes, I don't play this game, but I got this outfit because you gotta look the part, right?
How old was she?
I don't know,
39.
like our age. She seems
early
30s, mid 30s, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 5 o'clock on a Friday, and she was
ready to go.
Several drinks deep.
Wow.
She loves Fridays. What are you up to, dude?
Just doing a little Friday customer service. You know.
Yeah. I've been filling Brad in today off the podcast, just all the USAPA stuff and the emails and the drama. Yola. Taught Brad how to pronounce Yola.
Jula.
Jula.
Yeah, dude, it's honestly, the pickleball is just the wild, wild west, man. It's freaking nuts.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like if I was Yola, I'd be so mad right now for like USAP lets me sell a bunch of paddles and then they're like, actually, this is not cool anymore.
That's why you just go with Friday, man.
That's right.
That's why you buy Friday paddles. You're not out $280.
You're probably out like 150 though, 160.
Not even, Brad. Not even.
Really?
Try one crisp Benjamin and you got 2 paddles in your bag.
It's gotta be crisp.
Are they just like bland, like black and white paddles though? Probably.
As if. They're beautiful designs.
As if.
Yeah, as if. What was
beautiful designs that'll make you stand out on the court.
What was something the episode we recorded recently? You're like, oh, I need Scott here for this. He would know this. What was it? Someone's old name? An old teacher or something?
Shoot, I don't remember.
It was one of the teachers you had who was cool or was good.
Scott, Lisa Crooks.
What's that? I'm on the phone.
Hey.
Oh, whoops.
We got multiple podcasts going on right now.
Forgot to go pick up Palmer at school.
Scotty, who was your
I'll go get her.
who was your 4th grade teacher?
Mrs. Crooks, right?
Yeah. Was she awesome?
I liked her.
I feel like Jake was like, name a teacher that's like the best teacher in the school. Like everyone loved her. I was like, I feel like Mrs. Crooks was very loved.
Yeah, Mrs. Hannah, my 6th grade teacher, was awesome too.
Oh yeah. Mrs.
Yeah,
Hannah.
she was. I think she was very universally loved.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. You had some good ones.
Scott, do you want me to call you back or you want to chat about filming tonight?
Yes, I had a couple things I wanted to chat with you about this evening. So yeah, give me a call back when you're done.
Okay, great. Do you have a way to tether you and Sam together? It's kind of a funny question to ask.
Yeah, I have a couple resistance bands
Okay,
that
cool.
I think should work and be
Okay.
hilarious.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll be done here in like 45 minutes or an hour or so. I'll give you a call.
Yeah, just give me a holler when you're done.
All right, Scotty. Love you,
Okay.
buddy.
I'll give you a call when I'm done.
All right, have fun, boys.
See ya.
All right, when we're wrapped up, I'll give you a call.
Okay, bye.
He didn't get it. He's like, yeah,
Yeah, okay. That sounds good.
I got to go pick up Palmer.
Okay,
Yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway, it was so fun having time in there the whole time. It was so fun getting to do an event just with Scott and Isaac and I. There was no one from the other part of the Friday team was there. And so it was just fun feeling like we were putting this whole event together ourselves and hosting everyone and organizing it all and making sure everything was running smoothly. And Isaac was so funny because we're setting up this kind of table right when people walk in to kind of like greet them. We're setting up all the paddles. Let's check off your name, make sure you're supposed to be here. Let's give you a free paddle, yada, yada. And Isaac just kept on purpose being funny, just had this like superiority complex. He's like, I mean, so kind of in the industry that I'm in, I'm like selling things behind a table. This is pretty standard. So yeah, people arrive late and there's a lot of, not everyone shows up. So I'd be surprised if everyone shows up.
Yeah, when they say card, it's just short term for credit card. So
what I do, let's have one of us talk to them while the other gets the paddle. That's just something I learned. Let's not turn our back on the customer too much.
there's something called a bottleneck, and you're gonna think it's like what that girl's been drinking out of for the last 3 hours, but it's not. Yeah,
So that was really fun. Just kept talking about the table selling industry.
That's great.
Which was funny, but it was a good time. A bunch of ghosties showed up. I didn't even know. Well, first of all, just some friends. Christine, Carrie and Christine.
Yep.
She was there. Her friend Lindy was there. Cody Davis drove all the way up from Branson.
Oh wow.
Cody Davis, big time ghosty. Hannah Warner was there. The Mings were there. Kelly Campbell was there.
Wow.
There was another ghosty. I never even really got her name, and she left early, so I didn't really get to like conclude our time together. But whoever you are, who brought your sister, that was fun that you came.
Cool.
I didn't get to talk to the Mings much at all. And then when I did finally, it was like, Daniel, sorry, I haven't got to talk to you much. He's like, we got to go. I don't know if you heard, Sarah dislocated her shoulder playing
At the-
pickleball.
No.
It was like her first swing, one of her first swings.
Oh my gosh.
Just like there was like a non-contact injury, but just like swung her arm on like an overhead or something
Right.
and just popped out of socket.
That's why it's the Wild Wild West.
And so, hey, quick draw.
Oh man.
And so I was texting him afterwards. We refunded them. It just felt so bad. And he was like, dude, no worries. It happened to her dad, happened to his dad. It's a family thing. I was like, wow, what a thing to be predispositioned.
You have like these.
we got weak sockets in this family.
Just shove it back in. Yeah. How do you just get a doctor to do it?
They went to like an urgent care or something and they like popped it back into place. So,
Sheesh.
so yeah, sorry, Sarah. Thanks for coming for 5 minutes. It was good to see you for a bit.
So they just like they were there for very short.
Yeah, it was like their first game, one of her first
Gotta go.
swings. Arm is just dangling.
Sarah, that's no fun.
Still good to see him though, and all the ghosties who came up. So it was fun little event.
Kelly
On Friday.
Campbell, her husband works for Quick Trip, and so I always wanted. I need to DM you, Kelly. I'll just ask you now.
Hey.
Kelly, I was at Quick Trip the other day, and chicken taquitos only $1.29. All the other taquitos $2 something. What's going on with the chicken taquitos? It's just a promotion or what? All of a sudden, like they're down to like 2003 prices or something. I don't know.
What's going on?
$129. I was like, this isn't
Dude,
right.
Election year. We called it.
I immediately, I thought of, I need to text Kelly about this. She would know.
I got to get to the bottom
She'd give
of
me the
this.
scoop. She used to work at Oklahoma Joe's, and so she would tell me things about that.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I've never had a chicken taquito from Quick Trip. Are they good?
Delicious.
And they're cheap, it sounds like.
They've been going up in price just like everything else in the world for a long time. And yeah, to the point where it used to be like 1 or 2 for $2. And then all of a sudden it was like 2 for $4. And it's like that's like the deal. And now it's back down to $1.29. I had to like double take. I was like, what? What the heck? So
Election year, man.
shout out Kelly Campbell. She's a proud supporter. She always, every time we drop merch, which we have new merch. by the way, Ghostrunners Our Lifestyle Shop. And she buys it every time.
Yeah.
So.
She's great. She showed up in Ghosty merch.
Yes.
Which was awesome.
There you go. I met a ghosty at McLean's the other day, and it was one of those times where it's like, oh, it's so well. First of all, I didn't know if he was a ghosty or a jean shorts guy. You never know when they come up and talk to you.
I think I do that in my driveway yesterday.
Was that right after I left?
Yeah.
That guy. What did he say?
He'd been like walking around, I think, trying to say hi to me, but then I kept talking to you guys. I don't know. He started
We walked
out
past his house.
Yeah, I know, and then he followed us back.
He followed us.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting vibes at first, but I think he's a very nice guy. But he didn't say anything about how he knew me. He's like, dude, I've been needing to come by. And I was just like, oh, what's going on? And then he just keeps walking. He's like in my car with me, basically. And I'm like, what's up? And yeah, just like, Jake, right? Like, yeah, what's going on? Yeah, my name's Jake. Shaking his hand. He doesn't tell me his name. He's like, yeah, I thought you were Jake. I couldn't figure it out for forever. I was like, and what? He like wouldn't like get anywhere.
Just like so ambiguous.
Yeah, he's like, I kept trying to think of like how do I know you? Like, where do I know you from? And then finally figured it out.
So
right on. Well, I'm glad you came up and introduced yourself. Nice to meet you.
Friends with T-Rob. So.
What's your name? Oh, sorry. It's whatever. It's all right. So sorry. How do you know me?
Right.
Trey.
Oh.
Trey.
Okay. Are you friends with Trey, or like you just watch Trey, or you? Yeah, that's so funny.
I just a little more on edge when it's like my driveway and like a little. Like,
It
I don't
is.
know.
It's a little jarring.
I don't like this as much.
You're on my turf.
In public, we'll be crazy friendly.
Yeah.
But just like walking, like a long walk.
It's like, all right, I'm gonna go into my house now, and you're gonna know exactly where I am.
Yep. Yep.
And you're a little bit odd. No, I was kidding.
All right. Sorry.
No, it's right. Like this guy, he was just like, I'm a big fan, and so you don't know what that means.
Awesome.
Also, I've learned that I don't know if I can trust anybody that says that.
They're rarely a big fan. if
Sometimes
they say
they
that.
are. Sometimes it's like,
Rarely though.
oh, I know everything about you. Other times it's like, I didn't even know you had a podcast, or I
You
didn't even,
stand up?
Yeah,
Dude, I'm a huge fan. When did you start doing stand up? I think
guys
you could crush it at stand up.
didn't know you guys lived in Kansas City. It's like we've done multiple Chiefs videos, whatever. So I did ask him. I was like, "Are you Jean Shorts fan, Ghostrunners fan?" And he said he was a Ghostrunner. And like anytime somebody says that, we're in. We're boys.
You
for
know
life.
about my wife.
Yes, exactly.
You know that my wife's
Oh gosh,
Happy
Jake.
Mother's Day.
Jeez, I thought you were gonna wait till after Portugal to announce.
I'm going to be the boy who cried wolf when we actually are pregnant. It's like, okay, they're doing it again.
You were gonna take a picture with you and her and Taylor Swift together, and that was gonna be your baby announcement.
That was the plan. I'm in my baby era. That was the caption. We had it all planned out.
We need to make a bet, and if you lose the bet, that needs to be your caption when you announce it. In our baby era.
In our baby era. Well, I think I talked about the podcast. This is our baby moon.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
not having a kid, but it's just like it's still before the baby.
Yeah.
Any vacation's a baby moon.
Well, usually a baby moon is when you're already pregnant.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, are you? Did you just say it, dude?
Dude, you just
You don't know it, but you just admitted to it, dude.
dude, you don't even understand.
Oh my gosh, dude. They're gonna read into that. You calling it a baby moon? They're gonna read into that.
They will read.
Anyway, I think this guy's name was Scott. I'm sorry if it's not. He was a dad. We'll call him a dad of ghosties who also listen around our age. Anyway, thinking he was just in town, whatever. He was from Dallas, came to McLean's because we talked about it, and just happened to see us when he was there for like 20 minutes.
No way.
And that's when it's like a little bit like mind blowing to me. When it's like, holy cow, like I don't come to McLean's every day. Like how many people are coming hoping to see us?
I know.
Or like,
I do think if you are coming into town, it's the best option you have to see us.
yeah, gotta be.
But still, we're not there that often.
No.
But it's your best option.
Yeah, that or church, I guess, like.
That's true. Or my driveway. My driveway works.
Or just
I'm there every
running
day.
around, the streets of Shawnee once a day. But it was one of those things. It was just like, that's crazy, man, that you're here for, just a small amount of time. Hoping, I don't know if he was even that much like, I want to come see Brad, or maybe it was just like, I want to come to McLean's. But
Yeah.
anyway, I was just so happy for him. Like, cool. It's like, I'm driving back to Dallas after this. So I was like, that's awesome.
That's so cool.
And, I asked about his daughters. He's like, they're more like, silent fans. They're not super, in the mix. And I love hearing about those people because
He's like, her name's Hannah Creech. You probably wouldn't know her.
yeah, you don't know her. She's, but yeah, anyway, so it's just fun to hear like we have fans that aren't actively talking to us, which is fine with me. It's just fun to hear.
That's how I am a
other
fan
people
of
out there.
things.
Exactly, totally. That's how most people probably are.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was fun to meet him.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I love meeting Ghostrunners people.
I know.
That's the best. We have a game this episode,
Yes,
and we have a
do.
lead into this game. I think most people enjoyed the Speech Jammer app last Wednesday, 2 Wednesdays ago, and we talked about our friend Gabe, who was just the greatest person to listen to. Unsolicited, he sent us Brad and I this video yesterday. I watched 5 seconds of it, and I was like, I gotta stop. I gotta just wait to listen to this on the podcast. So, out of nowhere, Gabe just said, "Hey, I sent you a voice memo using the Speech Jammer app. No pressure if you want to use it in the podcast. We would like to use it on the podcast."
All right, guys, I wrote this solo out, and I'm gonna do my best to get through it. Sorry if I go over the time, I can't do this very fast. So here we go. Hey, Jake, Brad, and then Timon. All right, I got this. Gabe, checking in here from Honolulu. Just wanted to send in a voice memo and say thank you for the podcast community and for a fun time at Gulf Shores. You guys and everyone in this trip were awesome, and we're grateful for the memories. As a traditional voice memo goes, I'll ask a question. I figured since I sound silly, I'll ask you guys a serious question. It's my favorite question to ask anyone I meet. So, what has God been teaching you lately?
I didn't know he asked that.
All right, I'll leave it at that. Thanks, guys.
Oh my gosh. The few times where he doesn't talk like that is what's so funny to me. Like,
All right, I got this.
I got this.
What's been your favorite podcast?
Honolulu.
Oh, the L's get him so bad. That's so funny, Gabe. I'm crying all over again. He's so normal, and then you put the app on. Oh my
He texted,
gosh.
I promise I'm trying hard. I'm not embellishing at all.
Yes, I'm trying so hard. Oh, that's so good. That makes me want to go visit him.
Oh,
And just have
Gabriel.
the app on the whole time.
Seriously.
Oh, that's so funny. I just saw Rachel's home. She probably just heard me giggling like crazy and just has no idea what I'm laughing so hard at. Oh, Gabe. I didn't even know he asked such a serious question on the Speech Jammer app. Like I said, I had listened to the first 5 seconds. It's like, I gotta save this.
Well, I'll go first then. What's God
Holy
been
cow.
teaching me? How about that? And then you can answer if you think of something. But, and then we'll do more speech jammers.
Yeah, the plan
And then
was to
we'll
do
go
a
back
game
to
with
being
Speech
goofy.
Jammer. Yeah.
What's God been teaching me? I guess recently, so like our church, it's been so fun. We've been going through 1st and 2nd Samuel, just chapter by chapter. And yeah, I've always been like or maybe not always. When I was a kid, elementary, high school, whatever, I was always like New Testament. I'm a big New Testament guy. How much wisdom can I get from the Old Testament?
Yeah.
Stupid of me. It's been really it's amazing how it all points back to Jesus. But, I guess the overarching thing is like, especially having Henry, like wanting to figure out a name for a boy. Like we've been reading about David, and I'm like, David is just the man. David did so many cool things. David, a man after God's own heart, all these different things. But then the more you read about David, the more you're just like, okay, David was messed up
He had some flaws.
just like everyone else, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like his family, I didn't even know, honestly, I'm not super well versed in everything from the Bible, and like learn about David and his son Absalom and like all these different, like, I mean, his sons are killing each other and like just wild things. And you see David's reaction to all that. All that to say, I think sometimes I find myself, whether it's within the Bible context or outside of it, idolizing people or like putting people on a pedestal, essentially, like being like, no, that guy knows what he's doing. That guy, I want to be like that guy. And you can do that for the man after God's own heart, David, in the Bible. But at the end of the day, if you are putting anybody on a pedestal besides Jesus Christ, then they're going to let you down eventually. You know what I mean? Like they're not perfect. Jesus is the only perfect person, the only person worth truly like committing everything to. And so that's been kind of in my head of like, okay, I'm probably putting this person that I respect a lot, whether it's somebody at church or friends or whatever, like on this pedestal of like, man, they're great. And they do have Christ-like qualities. But at the end of the day, there's nobody that I should be, putting on a pedestal besides Jesus. So that's my thing that I've been learning about recently. Also, I don't know, more like literally today, was reading through Romans 9, and then I was listening to a podcast that Jeff Bethke was on Danny Austin's podcast,
cool,
which is kind of fun to listen to, and he was talking about Romans 9. So I won't get too far into it, but Jeff wrote a book called Fighting Shadows alongside John Tyson. I'm really excited to read it, but he gets into like all the Greek aspects of this passage, and I don't know. I won't get too far into it, but basically, like, there's this, I think it's Greek or one of Hebrew. I'm not sure what all the languages are from this passage, but like they talk about shadows that they see, and the shadows, the word for it is like basically the same word as eclipse, to where it's like
cool.
The idea of an eclipse is like something that is smaller than the thing behind it, but because of the perspective that you have on this smaller thing, it looks like it's blocking the big thing or something like that.
Yeah.
And so the idea of like these shadows, these things are not nearly as powerful, as big as God, like lust, power, envy, all these different things that men are going through. Fighting shadows is like all about like taking that thing that seems like it's overpowering our lives, controlling us more than God, removing it for the Lord. So I'm excited to read the book. Check it out. Fighting Shadows. Shout out to Bethke.
Cool.
Dang.
Good answers.
Did I give you enough time?
Yeah, I had something.
Okay.
I feel like recently something that I've been thinking more about or even being convicted of is like, maybe you feel this too. Like I get so motivated to work so hard to provide not only for like my current family setup, but even like future family setup. I'm like, oh, spoiler. No, but it's like, I really see it as being a thing where like, I want to work so hard the next like 5 years. That way I could be around so much for like the important years and like set these systems up to where I can continue to make money without having to be in 80 different cities across the country or fill in the blank.
Yeah.
But I think something I've been reminded of recently or even been convicted of is like, hey, you still have a family, like you have a wife today. Like rather than feeling like I need to be providing for our future or be providing in general, it's just like, hey, what I want you to do is like just be there.
Yeah.
Love Rachel, serve Rachel today, whatever that looks like. Like forget about like what you think you're doing or what you think you're providing in like a financial sense. And it's like there's other ways you could support a family.
Right.
Outside of just like
Totally.
paying the mortgage.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I think, just in general, there's plenty of very wealthy families out there that are very dysfunctional. Like that is not what being a provider ultimately means. Obviously that's a facet of it, but yeah, it's so hard balancing. I think everyone has like the struggle to lean one way or the other between like future and like present, like I'm way more like, let's just worry about today. I have no idea what I'm doing in February in Sioux Falls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then other people are like, what's your 5-year, 10-year plan? And I think that's smart to think that way, but also like, don't think so far ahead that you're like forgetting about.
That you neglect the needs of today and the needs of tomorrow.
Totally.
Stuff like that.
Biblical.
Yeah.
So anyway, all I have to say, thanks Gabe for the deep question before we do speech jammer apps. Let's do speech jammer catchphrase.
Yes, it's a great idea.
If you don't know catchphrase, basically it's just we get a phrase and we try to describe the word to the other person, but we're going to do it while talking speech jammery. So let's
Get the noise canceling on.
Let's jam up.
Okay, I clicked on mine. Do you want me to give the
Let's just go
clues
back
first,
and forth.
or do you want to give a clue?
Let's go back and forth. Let me get on there real quick. I'm not.
No worries, man. I'm going to try so hard while you're doing that to talk normally. I think you just got to go fast enough.
It's the end.
It's the end.
that gets you.
You have to be thinking about the next word at all times and just keep going fast and just keep talking, and then it's normal.
Good job.
Not bad. Okay, let me pull this up.
That's the hack. Gosh,
Yeah, you nailed that now.
you have to talk so fast. All right. Hey, we're speech jam.
I couldn't tell.
You couldn't?
She said I couldn't tell.
What are you doing the next few hours?
Showering and picking up. Why?
I'm getting a little hungry.
What was that last word?
I think Timon, I may get a little hungry.
I'm hungry.
Is it bad?
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Hungry's a bad word for you.
You don't have to get
I
anything,
can go
think,
get
but if you
Where
got
are you-
stuff you're doing,
Just voice text me your word.
okay. No, if you're doing stuff,
No, I'm in
that's
shower,
fine.
then I can do that. Or unless you want it right now, I can do that and then I can shower later.
No, shower, no. That sounded bad.
All right. You just text me what you guys want.
No worries.
Thanks, Rachel. There's another option on this. Did you get the link for this thing?
Oh, I just Googled catchphrase word generator.
And you found some good stuff?
Yes. I can't really hear you very well, though. So make sure you speak up.
Okay. I don't want to talk too loud, and that makes it easier for me.
Got it.
But I'll get it. Okay. I'm
I'll
going to
point-
do idioms and sayings. Idioms and sayings.
Great.
I'll go first.
Great.
This I feel like this phrase got really popular during Bruce Almighty. That's the way.
The cookie crumbles.
That's right.
Nice. This is the same website that I went to on my own.
Oh, thegamegal.com.
Yeah, but I don't see. What'd you say? Funny phrase?
Wordplay, idioms, and sayings.
I don't know where that is.
I'm at thegamegal.com/word-generator.
That's what I'm on. But the only
The
options
game.
are like catchphrases or movies and the holidays, stuff like that.
Wordplay.
Oh, that's my bad. I apologize about that. Gotta go fat.
Okay, you go.
This is a phrase like it's like we all are all in. We are all in, and hey, only one person is gonna be the victor. So in this style, we call it.
Dog eat dog.
No, it's almost
All for one and one for all.
close. That word is in it.
All?
Yes.
All in this together.
No, it's like we all agree there's only one victor. So this game, hey, it's the last one.
Winner take all.
Winner take all. Yes.
Okay. Hey, why are you doing that? You're taking all the attention and you are going to
I'm an attention
you're going
seeker.
to rob me of my lightning.
Oh, good. Steal my thunder.
I said my, but you got the idea.
Yeah, I think I said a lot. The L's and R's, they just never end. Okay. This is a phrase. It makes me think of like John Quincy Adams, but I don't think he's said this.
For score.
This is like when your family, You have the same traits as your dad. Well,
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
yes. Who was the guy? The apple fell on his head?
Washington.
Washington. I knew it was one of the first four presidents.
Does that sound right?
No.
Isaac Newton?
Yeah, I think so.
Same guy.
I don't think either way. I don't think it happened. I think it's some kind of.
Oh, wait. Yeah, Isaac Newton.
It was
his
the gravity. Yeah, but I think
George
that's made
Washington.
up.
Cherry tree.
Sure.
Let's do a couple more.
I never heard of this idiom before.
Okay.
Not bad, but
Good.
and the thing that divides your yard from another yard.
Good fence.
Yep. And then blank. Not bad, but
Good fence. Good.
next door.
Down. Good fence. Good down.
Who lives next door?
Oh, good fence. Good neighbor.
Yep. And in between there, another word for create.
Good fence makes a good neighbor.
Yes.
I never heard that either.
Nor I, brother.
All right. Sorry. I know it started 15 minutes ago, but at least we're here. Hey.
That's something to brag about.
Nope.
Hey,
At least we made it. You know what they say?
better late than never.
Better late than never.
Okay, I'll do one more. I feel like I'm not as affected as you, but this is when somebody just freaks out. They're like, "Hey, man, you were not on the farm, so don't birth a calf."
Oh, don't have a cow. Don't have a cow.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, you just go off.
You have to really think about each word. I didn't even say that, so right. This is so hard. Last one. Oh, oof. Feels good. Another day on Earth. The day's just starting. What a great day to a verb and then another
Live.
verb that's a sense.
Live that smell.
Close. Smell. You blank.
Smell the roses.
What do you do first?
Wake up and smell the roses.
Wake up and smell the rose. It's so hard to finish words. I don't know what it is about this.
Try Honolulu.
I'm flying from Kansas City to Honolulu. Dang it. Were there more than two? Dang it. All right, I'm going to try it first. I flew from Maui to Honolulu. Yeah. Did I get it?
Good job.
Yes.
Good job, Forrest Gump.
This is you, dude. The Honolulu.
Honolulu. That's hard.
Just
Maui.
do it 5 times fast.
Honolulu. 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 Honolulu.
Now 1 time slower.
I flew to Honolulu. Thank you. Honolulu. Dang it. L's and R's.
Yeah.
Those are the tough ones. All right. That
That's
was a good
fun.
run.
That's great. Some people, it just stretches out their words. Like, I feel like with you, Jake, a lot, it like stretches out your words.
Yeah.
But with my brother Jesse, it's just like he just has to say every word like 3 times. He just can't like.
Yeah.
He's just try.
Yeah. Just stuttering.
It's like that. It's so funny.
good, dude.
It's fascinating. The night we discovered this, I Googled it for forever. I was like, this is so fascinating. Why it affects some people a ton, some people not at all, some people differently.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting. It's cool.
My goodness.
Well, should we talk about God more?
We could talk about God. We could talk about Main Street Roasters.
Oh, yeah.
People
should
who
we
love
do,
God.
Should we do an ad read like that?
Sure. I think you just go off, man. I felt like I was doing fine. Was I doing okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We throw the pause back. This episode is brought to you by MainStreetRoasters.com. That sounded pretty good.
Pretty good.
job.
Okay, not bad. GRKC is the promo code to get 90% of full price or 10% off. They sell coffee, if you don't know. They Hold on. There we go. They sell beans. They sell ground.
Yep.
They can private label coffee for you.
Yep.
They also sell their own merch. Chad Yoder and Gulf Shore Source was wearing their merch. That was fun. And
Nice
we
hoodie.
just love them. We had a phone call with them just a couple weeks ago and got to talk to Haley, and she's just the best. It's just a company that you want to support.
Yes, absolutely.
They're great people.
Yep.
And we love them, and you should too.
Yep.
I'm exhausted.
Go to mainstreetroasters.com. Once again, GRKC, 10% off. You guys know the drill. Support them. Love your coffee. Love your Main Street Roasters.
Thank you, Main Street. Headphones are back out. I'm fine now. I'm fine.
That was funny last week when you still like struggled a few
Yeah,
times.
I said Hattie.
I was like, dude, are you broken?
This is dangerous, dude. Hattie. That's fun. Permission to go viral?
Permission to go viral. You've been permissed.
You've been permissed.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Brett, can you tell me the 6 most popular causes of house fires
Okay.
and how to prevent? No, I'm just kidding. Just the leading causes.
Yes. Yeah, sure. Of course. I researched this in my sleep. So, ovens,
Ovens.
grease, kitchen.
No. Sorry, there was like a vague. Whoa. No oven is not on there. Holy
Okay.
cow.
Just in general, like outlets, electrical.
Electrical systems and equipment. Number 3.
Number 3.
Yes.
What's number? Oh, dryer vents.
You got to do a lot of scrolling on here.
No.
No.
Okay. What else causes fires? Candles.
Candles.
Yeah.
Yep. Candles is on there. Candles is 4.
Okay. Candles. Give me just fireplaces.
No. That's super safe.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
One of them is seasonal.
Jack-o'-lanterns. No. Oh, Christmas trees.
Yes. Christmas trees.
Oh, what number?
6.
Really?
If they're around year round, who knows what they do?
Interesting. Dude, those things do flame quick.
2 months out of the year, and they're on number 6. That's not
wild.
bad. That's a lot of fires.
Wow. Yeah, okay.
There's a quote from Dwight Schrute. He starts a fire this way. Today, blank is going to save lives.
Smoking.
Yes. Smoking is number 5.
Cigarettes in general, just
Smoking meat? No. It just says smoking cigarettes indoors.
okay. But I can't think of the first 2.
Never smoke indoors, it says.
It's got to be something in the kitchen, right? It's got to be like
Yeah.
grease fire or oven fire or microwaves.
Yeah, it's kind of vague, so I'll give it to you. Yeah, it says cooking fires.
Okay.
It says like frying, grilling, or broiling food.
Okay.
So, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I was going to say broiling
Yeah,
food
so you
next.
got it.
Okay.
If you are sleepy or have consumed alcohol, don't use the stove.
Okay. Good to know. Don't you do it.
Not if you're a
You'll-
little sleepy. Holy cow. There's a slight stutter there.
Yeah,
dude. This is
You
dangerous.
struggled earlier with broiling too. I
Yeah.
noticed. Broiling.
Gosh, this is scary. Okay, one last one. I would say this is slightly seasonal as well.
Okay.
Temperature-wise, not
Like dead,
holiday-wise.
dead flowers. Oh,
Good fun guess.
just the AC system
Opposite,
heater.
kind of.
Oh, space heaters.
Space heaters.
Dude, really?
Space heaters is number 2.
Get a blanket on top of it or something.
Yeah, it calls it. Yeah, yeah. Throw a blanket on it. That'll do it.
Yeah.
If you're sleepy and operating out, I can't even imagine if it's Christmas time.
Okay. Good. So that was all of them.
So yeah, space heaters. Good job.
Okay. Jake, we're gonna play a game called Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Ooh.
Okay. We're gonna ask questions from each different grade, all the way up to 5th grade. See if you can get them. First, we're gonna do. You want to do math, history, English, or science,
We're starting with like first grade or
or
something.
geography,
Give me first grade English.
or grammar. Wow, we can do these a lot. We're gonna do a lot of these over the weeks, guys. English. Okay, first grade English. What is a term for a word that is similar in meaning to another word?
Synonym.
Synonym. Final
I
answer?
froze for a split second. That was scary.
Very good.
First grade.
First grade.
You think Hattie knows synonym?
I hope so, but I don't know for sure.
That's okay. I will not check the validity of the test.
I will say she would know what's a person, place, or thing, a noun. She would get
Noun.
that one.
Good. All right, give me second grade geography.
Oh, we're going around.
Or I don't know.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your game. These are easy. You'll be fine. What is the largest continent?
Asia. Africa.
Africa. That was the hardest one. The other ones you would have gotten in a heartbeat. What state would you find the Windy City? If you fly from LA to Australia, what ocean do you cross? Where's the Taj Mahal? What continent is Brazil in?
Yeah.
I
I wonder how
chose the
close
one-
it is
one.
between Africa and Asia.
Yeah, I don't know.
Africa's big.
It's long though. There's a lesson in there.
Geography lesson.
Long and slender looks a little better than tubby across.
That's true.
Horizontal.
Asia is wider. Africa's big though. I've seen some stuff about how nerdy. Keep going.
Okay, what subject for third grade?
Let's go third grade history.
History. Okay. These are. I mean, I was gonna say these are easy. Of course, they're easy.
Well, I got the last one wrong. So
Okay, we'll go with this one. What the first fireworks were invented in what country during the 7th century?
China.
Very good. You would have got
Tough.
What object began with the letter Q did people write with during the Middle Ages?
Quill.
Very good.
That's a good question too.
What is Rosa Parks most famous for?
She rode a bus
That's right.
in the front.
Yep.
Shotgun.
Julius Caesar was the emperor of what empire?
I'm going to say the Roman Empire.
Very good.
Think about it constantly.
You're nailing it,
Thanks.
buddy.
Give me fourth grade math.
We're getting hard now.
I want to be a fifth grader so bad.
Fourth grade math. Okay. The interior angles of a triangle always sum up to.
Ooh, been a while. I'm going to say 180.
That's correct. Okay. You're going to have. How many seconds does Jake get to answer this mental math problem?
4? Is that
4
too
sounds right.
short?
Yeah, for the grade I'm in.
4 seconds. I'm going to be quick. You better be quick.
I'll try.
It's an addition problem.
Great.
23.4 plus 16.2.
39. Oh, wait, is there more? 39.6?
Very good.
Okay.
23 times 4.
Oh, wow. 92.
Very good. 91 times 2.
182.
Easy. Easy, dude. If a train leaves the station that travels at 60 miles per hour, how
It
many?
was an electric train. There's no smoke.
These are fun. I wonder how he could do some of these. All right, fifth grade, Jake.
Fifth grade. You
the
pick
final boss.
You pick.
You got to get one from each category.
How many categories are there?
Maybe 5. I don't
Right.
know. Okay. Fifth grade math. If a football field's 100 yards long, how many feet long is the football field?
300. I'm a fifth grader.
What was the name of the last queen of France?
Holy cow. That's math?
No,
I'm
no,
just
no.
Victoria.
Marie Antoinette.
I don't remember her.
How about this one? The modern day city of Istanbul is known by what name in the 13th century?
Good question. The city. I feel like the area. I don't know about cities changing names. I know about like territories and countries. Istanbul. It hasn't always been that name, huh?
There's a fun song about it. Istanbul was bum 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 bum.
What's it start with? I don't know.
C. Not a pro, but a
Con? I still don't know it.
Constantinople.
Wow.
Istanbul.
I'm not a fifth grader.
Yeah.
I got a Billy Madison.
You
back
did
my-
not, win the final boss.
Dang. Constantinople.
Maybe next time we'll get all the way through, buddy.
Dang. All right, that was fun. I feel like we all learned a little something.
I didn't know the Marie Antoinette one, for the record.
Thank you. You thought it was Vicky as well?
Also, I don't think I would have gotten Africa.
I don't think I would have either.
I would have.
As soon as it said Asia, I knew it was that was
felt
dumb.
Geography is. I'm so weak at that. I don't know if
So weak.
I can. I can never remember which ocean is on it. Which side of us?
Yeah. Here's
speech
the only
chamber
reason
there?
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, which way?
Is back in the day, Barry Bonds, really good San Francisco Giants player. He would hit it into the bay at Pac Bell Park. So that's how I know that it's Pacific Ocean. Pac Bell Park. Pacific Bell.
Is on which side?
Huh.
Is on the California, San Francisco.
Okay, great, great.
Yeah.
But Pac Bell was like a telecommunications company, right?
But I assume maybe it's Pacific Bell because it's from San Francisco.
Good assumption.
Doesn't matter.
Either
That's
way,
how I know.
you get the right answer.
That's the only way I know.
Show your work. Who cares how you got
Atlantic
there?
City, I guess. You could remember it that way too.
Oh, that's a good point.
I didn't think about it until now.
I just literally just came up with that.
Just figured it out right now.
All right. Brad, give me the 5 most popular sodas in America.
Ooh. Okay. Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola is number 1.
I'm gonna go wild card right off the bat. Number 2, Fanta.
It is in the top 10.
Oh,
Fanta is 7.
dang.
Don't sleep on South America. They slurp that.
They know what they're doing.
slurp those suckers down.
Oh, wait, is this in the world?
Oh, I did say America, didn't I?
South America.
Feel free to sleep on South America.
You're talking about Texas. South America.
It's talking about construction workers. Yeah, this is the 10 most popular sodas in America. Sorry.
Okay.
So forget what I said about Fanta.
Diet Coke?
That's number 2.
Is it?
I didn't think you'd get that. It's like a trick question, basically. Diet Coke is number 2.
People drink it. I feel like I know more people that drink Diet Coke than I know that drink Coke.
Wow. Diet Coke is number 2.
Okay, Pepsi?
Pepsi number 3. Keep going. Can you get the last 2? This is your bones. All right. Yeah, there's 2 more left.
Do I?
Let me just say, it's possible.
Do I take the risk? I don't think I should. I don't think. A big old earthquake just happened back there.
I was excited for him.
I wish that was on camera. Oh, I missed it.
Oh man, I want this.
Jake,
Give
you gonna
me-
shave your head?
How was that earlier?
I'm
Giving you plenty of time to think.
Yeah, that's good. I think I'm gonna go.
You get these right, I'll buy you stock of the company. No, I don't know. I know you want that.
Number 4, Sprite.
Incorrect.
Dang it, Dr. Pepper.
It was Dr. Pepper.
That's my favorite. So I think like that's got to be in there.
Sprite is number 6.
Okay, so number
So
5.
what would number 5 be?
The Dewski? Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dews, baby.
Oh,
That's crazy that Mountain Dew's in the top 5.
I agree.
A lot more skaters than I thought.
A lot more people going to Taco Bell than I thought. You know?
Yeah, that does include the Baja Blast family.
Holy cow. Really? Dang, Sprite. I figured Sprite was just like one of those that's just like so average, like so like just normal.
Well, you got to
people
think
drink
about
it
the
more.
black vote.
Okay. Yeah.
You do it in
That's-
every election.
That's what we say. Obey your thirst.
6 is Sprite, 7 is Fanta. 2 are tied for 8th. What do you think they are?
Root beer. No.
Root beer doesn't crack the top
10. Diet. I almost said Diet Pepsi. Is Diet Pepsi up there?
There's no more diet. It's you're starting to get a little less, popular brands at this
Really?
point. Yeah. They both start with an S.
Shasta?
Nope.
S.
I've seen them on fountain sodas before, but rarely.
Oh, Sierra Mist,
Yep. Sierra Mist is tied for 8th.
which is now whatever. What's it called? They changed their name to
Did they really?
Sparkler. That's not it, but something.
Cool.
Sorry.
Starry. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Sierra Mist and Sunkissed.
Sunkissed. Good.
Really?
Which means this one is number 10.
Barks. Oh no, you said no root
No
beer.
root beer.
RC.
Nope.
It's
It's a popular one.
I'm sure
It's
it
not
is.
diet. It's just straight up.
Straight up. Mountain Dew Code Red.
Good guess. 7-Up.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
Every tummy ache you have. Okay. Jake, do you want to guess the top? I have 9 here. So we're going to do top 9 most expensive states to live in.
Great. What do we measure by? Like gasoline, milk?
Google.
God.
So these are top
Top
9
most
most
expensive-
expensive places to live.
To Google.
Top 9 most expensive states to live in.
Hawaii.
Hawaii number 4.
Oh my gosh. New York City.
Let me
city.
go ahead and open up one of these because I just clicked on Hawaii and it says the number 1 most expensive state. So let me get this thing down.
Do your thing.
Okay, Hawaii, yes, number 1 with 189.9 cost of living index. We all know what that means.
Oh, it's by the index.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go New York next.
New York will be coming in at number 5 on the list with 136.8.
California.
California, number 4, 139.8, right in front of New York.
Let's go Washington. State.
State, thank you for clarifying. Washington State, not on the list.
They have such high minimum wage. They have Seattle.
Yeah,
Stinks to live there.
I guess so.
Or no, good to live there.
Good to live there.
Okay. Oregon.
Oregon, not on the list.
I'm
sorry.
dumb.
Number 8, Oregon.
Let's go Connecticut.
Connecticut, not on the list.
I am the dumbest guy in this room. Texas?
No, Jake. You're close with Connecticut.
Big cities there. Let's go Rhode Island.
Nope.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, number 3 on this list.
So I'm still missing number 2.
Yeah, and you were real close earlier.
Okay.
A little bit of a
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C., number 2.
Hey, maybe Alaska. Hard to ship things up there. Gas ain't free.
I've seen that on some lists. Jake, it's not on this one, though. Okay.
Sorry, I'm letting everyone down.
But
right
another
now.
extreme state, we'll say.
It's extreme. This one's crazy. This one's called Maine.
Maine at number 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bought a limo from there. Wasn't cheap. Actually, it was. Okay. Which numbers do I have left?
We got number
6, 7,
9, 7. Alaska, number 6, Jake. I'm sorry, buddy.
Hey, gas ain't cheap.
So we got 7 and 9. Both New England states.
Vermont.
No.
New Hampshire.
No.
Virginia.
No.
Pennsylvania.
No.
Sheesh. What else is left up there? We got Maryland.
Maryland, number 7.
And
then finally,
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
That one I should have gotten.
Really? That
Those
seems
were
like
tricky.
a surprise to me.
It's just basically New York.
There you go. That I'm sure New Jerseyans will love hearing that.
It's just, I don't know, kind of like New York. It's just not its own state.
There you go. Top
Fun.
10.
Viral games.
I do
Fun.
have another one I think could be kind of fun.
Okay.
If you want to try it. This is a Sporkle quiz.
What's the category? What if we put Timon in the seat and Timon gets to go viral?
Let's not for this one. Sorry, Timon.
Okay, that's fine.
Just because it's the most visited websites of 2012.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that might be
I
tough for
was
Timon.
6 years old.
Okay.
Okay, Jake, can you name the top 5 most visited websites in 2012?
Okay. I was 5 years old. I'm trying to think through what I was up to.
5 years old.
No, I was junior college. So Facebook for sure.
Facebook coming in at number 2.
Let's go. I think we're done with MySpace, but Instagram isn't popular yet. Google.
Google, number 1 on the list. Yep.
Amazon's not even that big yet. I'll go ahead and guess them. Amazon.
Amazon, number 5.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were getting there.
Let's go Netflix.com.
Netflix, number 18 on the list.
Okay. Yahoo still kicking it around?
Yahoo did all right with number 4, brother.
Let's go.
Doing just fine. What do you
Don't
think
sleep
they are
on the
now?
Who.
You think they're like, 28? Who's on Yahoo these days?
Who's on first? Who's on Yahoo? There, I've read I saw a YouTube video recently. Yahoo Finance and Yahoo Fantasy are carrying the company.
Really?
Those 2 departments alone are like making them profitable.
Crazy.
Okay. I got one more left for the top 5. Google, Facebook, Amazon, Yahoo. Let's go. What else makes sense? What would the genre be? ESPN.com.
ESPN.com, number 20 on the list.
Okay.
So is there.
We're cracking them. I don't think it would be a social media unless there's something I'm stupidly not thinking of. What else do people do? Yeah, I'm stupidly not thinking of one.
Yeah.
MySpace still on there?
Nope.
Instagram's already on there?
Nope.
Okay, I was going to say, that doesn't sound right. What else did we have, Timon, in 2012? What were me and you messaging on?
I don't know.
Twitter!
Twitter, number 10 on the list.
Oh, I
The
thought
only
I
thing
had
I
it.
can think of is eBay.
Ooh,
eBay, number 6 on the list. Very close.
good guess. I can't believe it's not Twitter. That was all I used in college. Twitter and Facebook. It's on Instagram. It wouldn't be Snapchat. LinkedIn.
Let's see. LinkedIn,
No way.
number 13.
What color is it?
Red.
Quora.
Quora, not on the list.
What social media is red?
Jake.
It's obvious?
Jake,
What is it?
are you guys watching this right now?
What is it?
Are you guys seeing this right now?
What is it? I gotta go
Where
on
are
my
you guys
phone.
watching this?
What's YouTube?
Oh, YouTube. This guy's never made a video before. He doesn't get it.
I'm gonna go get a day job. Oh,
Yeah. Round out the
Sheesh.
list with 6 through 10. eBay, Wikipedia, Craigslist, Windows Live, Twitter.
I did bad. That was a poor performance.
You did
I'm
okay.
sorry.
I will say on this thing, it does give you the type of website next to it. I didn't give you that. I think if I would have said video sharing, you would have got it immediately.
Vimeo.
Do you want, while we're here, do you want to do 2014? See how much it's changed?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
You want me to, or I guess you're looking at them.
Yeah, I don't know. I've kind of already done this list a little bit. So
Would Timon be able to get it? Now that you know the word bank a little bit?
sure, you want to try, Time?
This would be fun.
For a clip?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Don't mess up, Timon.
Go clip yourself.
Should we do more than 5? Because some of these are repeats. We'll figure it out, Time.
You can do any of them.
I'm gonna do an audio version for both top 5 and top 10 just in case.
Wow, look at this. Timon's 2, Brad's 3. Okay.
All right, you ready, Jake?
Oh, I would do this opposite. Brad's on the left, I'm on the right. All right, got it.
All right. Can you name the top 5 most visited websites in 2012? Can you name the top 10 most visited websites in 2012?
I'll see if I can.
I will try my best.
They're gonna nail that.
We'll find out.
Yeah, go.
YouTube.
YouTube is that is number 3 on the list. I said 2012. Dang it. Can you name?
Oh, wait. I'm so bad at clicking the cameras. Go for it. Go
It
for
gets
it.
tough.
Can you name the top 5 most visited websites in 2014? Can you name the top 10 most visited? Did you do it okay?
Well, I keep clicking the time and not knowing
okay.
you're going to do it again. All right.
Can you name the top 10 most visited websites in 2014?
I'll do my best.
I love it. Great line read.
Timon knows what he's doing. Yeah. All right, YouTube, number 3.
Oh, wait. Great. Say that again. This is a nightmare, dude. How do you do this all the
this has
time?
been
I don't
like-
think he always nails it, but
I've gotten a lot of practice with these
Yeah.
clips, though. It's
Wow.
Yeah.
okay, yes, YouTube number 3. Do I need to do it again?
No. Okay. I'm back on you, Timon.
All right. I'm gonna go Google.
We're live.
Google is number 1. Very good.
Nice.
All right. Cool. Let's see. Facebook.
Facebook number 2. Very
All right.
good.
Google, Facebook, YouTube, eBay.
eBay went down to number 8.
Whoa.
Number 6 in 2012.
Okay. I'm blanking. What are the ones that we like already went through? Oh, Instagram.
Instagram made the list at number 21. So not that close, buddy.
Okay. What are some other ones that have been mentioned? Okay. What are some websites I use all the time? Amazon
number 4.
Okay.
Sorry, Amazon number 4.
I had that one. I'm money now.
Okay.
Okay.
Took you about 10 seconds to figure out how to do Timon's job. So
Yeah.
just kidding.
I have a bunch left, don't I? Gosh. Okay. Just.
This one
It's like-
is described as an internet portal.
Ooh. I think I know it.
Internet.
Very bare bones website. That's what I'm thinking of.
Internet portal. Interesting. I'm thinking like a.
I don't have the answer yet.
It's not like. Is it like a video chatting thing? Would I say? Is Google Meet a thing? There's no way.
No.
I was 8 years old in 2014. I wasn't doing anything on it.
It's probably things that are still common today, though.
Yeah. Okay. What are some websites I use? I already said YouTube. This is harder than I thought.
You're okay. Another very popular social media,
Twitter.
number 7 on the list.
Okay. What are more socials? Are there any socials that I'm missing, like social media?
We'll call it a social media. Some people just call it the front page of the internet. Just like a place that you have like discussion boards and things like that.
What am I? Reddit?
Reddit number 9 on the list. Reddit.
Never heard it called that. Front page of the internet?
I think that's like its tagline.
Interesting. Okay.
That's
I
the
don't-
slogan.
I don't use Reddit too much. Okay. What numbers am I missing?
You're missing number 5, 6. I believe I figured out for you. It's just a place where you can learn about things and people and places and stuff like that.
Like an online.
Like an online dictionary, but not dictionary. Like I don't know, online
Oh, Wikipedia.
Wikipedia. Yeah, very good.
Okay.
Was that the portal or is there one more portal?
No, there's one more portal.
Okay,
What's
this
the portal?
If it's what I'm thinking of, yeah. Not much going on this website, right? It's pretty simple. A lot of people like it.
No, I don't think I would.
I was thinking Craigslist.
Craigslist is number 11.
That would be bigger.
This is something similar to Google, but just
Yahoo.
Yahoo. It's still number 5 on the list, 2014.
Wow.
And then last but not least, think about business. Where do you do business online?
LinkedIn.
Business networking, LinkedIn.com, number 10 on the list.
Interesting.
Very good, Timon.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
Tough job. I got none of your words
How are
on
your
camera.
fingers?
Yeah.
I mean, because we go back and forth so quickly. So
So fast.
Yeah.
that was great. Good job, Good job,
Thank you.
Jake.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for being on, brother. Thanks, brother.
Thank you, brother. Sir, we've already been going an hour. Crazy. We're just filling time, just having fun.
Filling time, having fun.
I'm back, guys. Here's your phone, Timon.
Yep.
I said, here's your phone.
Oh, thanks for filming. I was like, I don't know.
Thanks for filming. Here's your phone.
Jake, I would love to do some responding to the ghosties.
Okay.
Can we do some of those?
Yeah.
First one I'm going to talk about is posts on Facebook group from Tim Gilroy.
Oh, yeah.
Who posted a picture of his daughter's presentation from her school. Says, my daughter had a project at school to do presentations on a state. One was assigned Kansas, so she had to put in 2 references of her favorite podcast. I don't know. I didn't think I had this goal in life, but now that I've seen it, it's like that was like a goal fulfilled in life, is to like represent Kansas in some way to somebody. It's just cool to see. Like when I think of Kansas, I think of Ghostrunners. I'm like, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So I just want to shout out to Tim and his daughter. It's just awesome. Like you see a little ghosty in it's like the Kansas state flag. The right underneath, it's a little ghosty logo. And so anyway, awesome to see. It's like, that's fun. I mean, it's kind of like Stratford, Missouri. Like when people think Stratford, Missouri, they think of Jake Triplett. You know, it's kind of a cool thing. So
Yeah, the whole state of Kansas, dude.
I know. Well, that's the fun thing about being from Kansas. There's not that many people to compete with. So we don't have to beat that many people to like be represented here. Anyway, just a fun thing to see there. There was a little bit of a sane or psycho thread here from Mallory Thomas Gleason. She said, sane or psycho, 3 levels. 1, my husband just popped one of these packing peanuts in his mouth and ate it.
That was a wild one.
Number 2, he gave me one and told me to try it, which I did, and it was gross and I spit it out. Number 3, his old coworker kept a bowl of them on his desk to munch on.
Yeah, I mean, so I remember someone commenting too. They're like, it's just Cheetos. It's the same thing as Cheetos.
Yeah. Eric Schreier, the cornstarch ones are basically Cheetos Puffs with Cheeto dust on them. Without Cheeto dust. I mean, if that's the case, don't be eating Cheetos. Psycho times 3 is my answer to this question from Mallory. Just unbelievable.
That's such a wild thing to do. There's so many food options. Don't eat packing peanuts. You eat something better than that.
There's no way that's like just really good for your system either.
Yeah, how's that come out?
Yeah, I don't know.
Styrofoam.
Yeah, yeah.
Gross.
The fact that some guy had like them on a little like cup on his desk is wild to me.
Yeah, that's purely psycho. That's hard to justify that in any form.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't eat packaging. Don't eat the box.
Next one. Shannon Cox posted on our Facebook group. Our win of the week is we just arrived to Great Wolf Lodge. Say that in the Speech Jammer app. On our vacation that you guys raised money for. He's on top of the world. Thank you so much, you guys. So if you don't know, Shannon's son Tyson has been battling cancer, and I believe is cancer free. And one of the ghosties, John Luke Cave, started a GoFundMe to raise money for this vacation for this family to go on. And it's just one of the cooler things that our podcast has done, I think, is just
real cool.
Supporting them. So shout out to Tyson, Tice Bug, as they call him.
Tice Bug.
So yeah, just really, really cool.
That's fun.
T-cell lymphoma, I believe, is what Tyson had. And so anyway.
Another thing to respond to is we had a little people pleaser thread.
Yes.
Alexandra posted, said, what's the most people pleaser thing you've done? I used to have a coworker, a sweet old man who would bring me lilacs from his garden every week. I am so allergic to lilacs and we're struggling so hard. Sneezing, coughing, bloodshot, itchy eyes, all of it.
Yes.
So I'd place them on the desk that was farther away from me, which didn't help too much. One day my other coworker threw me under the bus in front of him by saying, hey, are you really allergic to pollen? That's why you can't stop sneezing, to which I had to awkwardly explain why I never said anything initially when my coworker started bringing the flowers, which is great. Nancy Gardner said in college, I didn't correct my professors who called me by my first name, even when my parents called me by my middle name. I, of course, made a friend in college who called me by my first name. Eventually, she started hanging out around my parents and other friends. And I had to let her know that I never went by my first name. So that's wild. It's not just a professor, but like you have a friend calling you by the wrong name. Like that's fine. She doesn't ever need to know.
Leah Bridges said purple's my favorite color and also a color that's associated with lavender. I hate the smell of lavender, but my own mother keeps buying me lavender scented stuff because it's purple. I'm 41 years old and I still can't believe she doesn't already know that I don't like the smell. She can't even tell her own mom, like, Mom, please don't give me this anymore. I appreciate it, but please don't.
I really like this one from Becca. I was 23 and went to Master Cuts in the mall to get my bangs trimmed before a trip. On this trip, we were having family pictures made with my husband's family. The girl cut my bangs so short that she freaked out and literally ran to get her manager, who basically just evened them out because you can't put hair back on. It was awful. I tipped her 20%.
That's the best part. Yeah, I did tip her.
Well,
still,
yeah, I
though.
tipped her.
Yeah, I'm not a barbarian. Yeah, it's so good. The chiropractor's office I went to regularly, this is Alicia Thompson, got a new receptionist in which she would call my name. She would pronounce the Spanish version.
Huh.
What, Alicia?
Alicia.
I didn't have heat. I didn't have the heart to correct her. So got about 3 months. For about 3 months, I would be called the wrong name in there until someone that has worked there longer called me one day and she heard them say my name correctly. Alicia.
Yeah, taking a stance on it. It's probably Alicia. It's kind of funny.
Unless she's like Hispanic herself or something. But yeah.
Another ghosty thing to respond to is Anna Buffini.
Yes.
Another notch down. She and her horse have qualified for the Olympic trials. They've made like the short list team. I don't know how it works exactly, but it seems like they've narrowed it down to like 8 or so. And I think the final 3 compete in the Olympics. You know, maybe there's some alternates and stuff. But anyway, she's gone as far as she can up to this point.
Her horse is called Fiontini.
Yeah.
Or as the chiropractor's office would call it, Fiontini.
Yeah, so hopefully Anna keeps going. Let them watch. Paris, baby.
Let's go, Anna Buffini. Come on. Okay, a few more. Let's see. Heather Lee, just legend of the podcast, jingle writer. She got married. And not only did she get married, but there were 4 other ghosties that came to her wedding.
Yeah, who know her from the podcast.
Right, like who did not know her before listening to our podcast.
Aubrey was a bridesmaid. I met her like at F12 or something, I think.
So crazy, so cool to see the intentionality that they've continued to have in friendship. It's just fun to, connect people in that way. Beautiful bride, Heather Lee.
Beautiful bride.
Beautiful bride.
Beautiful bride.
Beautiful bride and her bridesmaids. Let's see, a few more. Oh, I like this one a lot. This was from Allie Moose. She said, driving today, and as we passed a fire station from the back seat, my 5-year-old declared, "Those firefighters are spicy." He then proceeded to ask me if that was funny and if we could listen to the funny guys. I almost peed myself laughing. I like the idea of just being like naming our, we're not the Ghostrunners anymore. We're the funny guys.
Put on the funny guys.
Also, I like telling a joke and saying, "Was that funny?"
Was that funny? Yeah. Do you mind telling me if that's funny?
1 through 10?
You're not laughing, so I don't know.
Or just like a pass fail.
Yeah.
Funny. Great, thanks. Was that funny?
And then I guess we'll just do one more here. Katie Beth Edmond. Win of the week. My husband told me he's starting his first GRKC episode. It's the I got kicked off a plane. What
That's
a great
a good
one to start with. Yeah. After years of mentioning inside jokes, the joy that comes from this gang, I'm so thrilled we'll be able to talk ghosty. And then with multiple comments below it, Lucy Kaiser. My husband started listening this week too. He started at the beginning and is already up to episode 10. So it's just fun. It feels like there's a little bit of a trend going right now where husbands are listening.
The boys are here.
The boys are here. We got some sausage on the grill, huh?
Used to be cheese, now it's sausage pizza.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So anyway, shout out to the husbands out there listening for the first time.
That is really fun. Thanks for that being currently trending with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty neato.
Yeah.
Not bad. Let's see. I think, should I do it this episode or with my dad? Give the Bondi update.
Let's do it now.
Great. Okay. I will, it's not even official yet, but I'm like, well, by the time this comes out, it probably will be.
Yeah.
When has that ever steered me wrong? I mean, just like, this will probably work out.
Surely. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
I'm going to do this quick as I can, but basically, the reason I haven't updated the podcast with Bondi Bowls is because nothing official has happened. There's been nothing to announce. It's been so much back and forth. If you think back to like January and early February, I had a location I was so excited about. We signed the license agreement. Like, it was happening. We were so excited. Like, maybe we can launch this summer. And then the company we were like, the landlord, the ownership group just kind of like went cold on us. They stopped responding. Couldn't get a hold of them. They were dragging their feet. You know, at various times they'd be like, well, I don't know. We're just kind of nervous about the concept now. Initially we really liked the acai concept, but I don't know. And so then I would make this big long email, make them this big like infographic, PDF, and like pitching acai. And then they're like, then multiple weeks. There'd be times where they're like, hey, we'll get back to you on Monday. I'm out of town this week. Like, you could send emails out of town.
Sure.
I have before. It can be done. It just felt like they were really not wanting to work with us. But then I'm like, well, I don't really want to like go find another spot. Like, I like this spot. So
it was a
trying
great
to figure
spot.
out how to navigate this. And then they come back later and like, well, now we're kind of nervous about you. Like, you're like a first time like restaurant owner. You're new to this industry. Like, I don't know, we're kind of nervous. So then I create this whole thing to like pitch myself and why I think this will work out. And then that doesn't really move the needle much. And then it's been like 2 months now. We're like, nothing has happened. We have not moved one way or another. They just are not committing. And so then Bailey, the owner of Bondi Bowls, she has the idea. It's like, why don't we send them like some stuff? Why don't we send them like some granola? I get their address, track it down, send them a bag of granola. The day they got it, they called us that day. Like, guys, this is awesome. The gesture, even just the quality of the granola, guys, it's so good. Really means a lot. And I was like, we were trying to sign a 10-year lease. It's going to be worth $500,000. And a bag of granola is what got us a call back. This is interesting that this is how this business operates. Kind of a cool lesson.
Yeah.
I told Rachel this, and she's like, you need to write a book, and that's going to be a chapter of the book. Bag of granola. You should have a bag of granola chapter of the book. So I've got that in my head. All right, I need a bag of granola chapter. But so that was a fun aspect of it. And so then we're like, holy cow, we're in. They were like, we'd love to have an in-person meeting with you guys next week. I'm like, this is what I wanted the whole time. Just a chance to prove myself in front of you. I'm tired of emailing.
Sure.
I'm tired of using a real estate broker. I want to get in front of you and prove myself. And like, yes, we'd love to have a meeting. And so I'm like, Alex, who's going to be a business partner / investor, I'm like, you drive up. Bailey, all the way from Oklahoma, you drive up. Let's do this. Let's show them who we are.
Oh, yeah.
We go and we're pumped to like win them over. We go to this like boardroom. It's all official. We're looking nice. Big old table. A lot of chairs.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of windows. And the guy walks in and he's like, hey, guys, I figured we're going to be working together. Might as well meet you in person. I was like, oh, well, didn't need to bring them in here from Columbia and Oklahoma City then. But also like, dude, you could have emailed that. You could have just told us we're in. I thought we needed to win you over.
Yeah.
So either way, it ends up being a good meeting. I felt a little bad that they made the drive. We're like, this is great. They love us. They want to work with us. We're even talking specifics in the meeting. We're talking grease, what is it called? Grease traps, all this stuff. And I'm taking pictures. Like, I want to remember this moment of like when we like basically made it official. They send over a lease. We agree on all the terms. I'm having Steven Swick, Ghosty and real estate lawyer, look at it.
Yep.
He spends hours working on it, gets us back to a red line. We're going back and forth. And I'm in New York City, and I get a call, and they say, hey, they have redacted their lease offer. My real estate agent's telling me this. She's like, I have never seen this. I've been doing commercial real estate 15 years, never seen this. I talked to everyone in my firm. They've never had an ownership group redact a lease before. This is truly unprecedented. I'm so sorry. What do you want to do? And I was like, honestly, I'm kind of bummed, kind of frustrated. This is just, it's so much back and forth. It's been so much work and we haven't even started yet. I get so tired of this. And so it was kind of just frustrated. I texted Rachel. I said, is God trying to tell me over and over again not to do this? It feels like every time I think it's happening, it's not happening. And so didn't know what to do and was just kind of bummed. Along these times, I'm also getting phone calls. This is the anesthesia story when I'm like having to have these phone calls and I can't talk. Like, this is part of it. But eventually, where we've landed now, catch everyone up to speed. I love this location so much. I didn't want to go back to the drawing board. I didn't want to find a new location. Oh, and the reason they redacted their lease is they found a different company that was going to pay them more. And so I was like, it's just a business decision. But they said, like, we still really like you guys. We want to offer you a parking spot in our parking lot if you want to do the food truck route. I start to think about this. I'm like, I didn't even consider permanent food truck. I thought it was just mobile food truck or permanent storefront. I was like, well, I want to be permanent. Didn't even think about this like middle ground. And so now I'm all in. I'm really excited. Bondi Bowls, Kansas City is going to be a permanent food truck in Meadowbrook Village, 95th and Knoll. Brad's ready to clap. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get through all the details. So yeah, it's I think by the time this comes out, everything will be signed. It'll be very official. Steven Swick, while we were recording, just emailed me the new lease. So I was like, all right, sorry you're having to do this again. I'll pay you again though.
Yeah.
And so we are having the truck shipped up to Kansas City the day we get back from Portugal.
Okay.
And then the day after that, I will drive to go get it inspected. Should be easy peasy and should be up and running kind of as soon as we want. Unfortunately, I do go back out on the road to do comedy like June 8th and 9th.
Yeah.
So leaning towards now, tentatively like a June 10th launch, potentially. So if anyone wants to work it, if anyone wants to come visit, come see it, come manage it. Maybe Timon's brother will be there. Rachel will be there a lot.
Yep.
So I'm excited.
Hattie, maybe.
Hattie's a maybe. Excited about the truck. It's way less scary of an investment, way less risky.
Yeah.
And it's going to become just Rachel and I's thing now. No other outside investors, no small business loan. It's just Rachel and I. This is our like newlywed business project venture. We're really excited. It's going to be a great summer. That's the update. Thank you for those who've asked.
So no dim check anymore.
No dim check.
Okay.
Called him. We have a great relationship, and
Yeah.
he totally got it. I was just like, hey, initially this is going to be a massive like undertaking financially, and I needed some help. And now really all I'm buying is just a food truck.
Right.
And that's about it. There's not even any rent. I just pay him a percentage of sales. So very, very little risk.
Perfect.
So I was just like, hey, I think I want to do this by myself. And he was like, dude, totally understand.
Cool.
All good.
Let's go,
So
man.
he's still great. We have a great relationship still. Everything's all good. Bailey's been texting me while recording. I'm just getting real excited.
So Meadowbrook Village, once again, is like 95th and Null.
95th and Null.
Okay.
Right by the Big Biscuit.
Yep.
Right in front of the Kansas City Ballet. I really hope all this is going to come true now that I'm saying it on the podcast. It should, though. It should.
I mean, worst case scenario, you guys try to go find Bondi Bowls, you have to eat Big Biscuit. You know? Big Biscuit's great.
You got to eat Big Biscuit. So, yeah, Rachel and I are excited. We're going to go down to Oklahoma City for 2 days just to get trained and learn every little thing about it. And I'm just getting so excited. It's going to be fun.
That's awesome.
Slinging bowls this summer.
Slinging
Rachel
bowls.
feels qualified. She is wrapping up her second master's degree. She is able and qualified to work in a food truck now. We will have the most educated food truck workers in all of the country. 2 master's degrees.
Homeschooler.
And Timon's brother.
Yeah.
Isaac's sister, Sadie, she's going to work in it.
Oh, you told me you were texting her the other day, and
Yeah.
then we got a phone call, so I didn't know what that was about. Perfect.
Anyway, I know some people like those updates. Mitchell Bowser was like, dude, any kind of like business update you have, I love hearing about it on the podcast.
Dude.
So
I think you probably far underestimate how much people care about that stuff.
maybe I do.
I think people would love to hear every detail of stuff like that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be a session during the... can't announce that yet.
Oh my gosh.
Bet people would really care about that announcement. I bet they would really care about that announcement.
Sheesh.
Get into every episode with dangling an unknown carrot in front of them.
Yep. Eat it.
But-
Eat the carrot.
Yeah, gonna be a fun summer. Bondi, me and Rachel. It's gotta be a good time.
That's awesome.
Should we do our reviews of the week?
Yeah, let's do them.
I'm upset at Evan, the dog owner. Your review is still a 1 star. And also, Fernanda, 22, yours is still 4 stars. So that hurts us. Go fix it.
That ain't cool. We currently have a 4.9 average. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Evan, the dog owner.
Thanks, Fernanda. I'll do the nice, just simple. Caleb Crosno says, Brad, you're my celebrity crush.
Caleb Crawdad.
The old Caleb Crawdad.
Nellie's always down for a roll in the hay with you, Caleb Crawdad. I'm starting to think that Aaron's just saying things.
Yeah. Voodoo Mama Choo-Choo. What are we going to do? Shout out Caleb Crawdad. You're my celebrity crush back, brother.
That's a fun review. Mine's short and sweet as well. From BIPA Hearn. Who knows what the name and last name? I don't know where it starts. Love this podcast. 5 stars. Extremely funny and laid back. That's a fun mix. So glad I could listen to it around my kids or listen to it as I study for my real estate license. Thanks, guys.
Hey,
You're welcome.
We're striving to be America's funniest, clean, what is it?
We're
America's
striving
best-
to be America's best clean comedy podcast.
Yes. Woo-wee. So thank you for saying that. It's very kind.
That's fun. I asked Suno.com. Well, Brad, would you like to end this episode with a jingle?
I would like Suno.com to end it with the jingle, baby.
I told them we're a podcast. I'd like an upbeat pop jingle. See what it comes up with.
Chicken Brad, they're the host, Ghostrunners. They'll make you laugh the most. Timon's the producer. He's got the beats with their weird humor.
Okay.
They can't be beat. Every Monday and Wednesday,
It's a whole new song.
a new episode. Ghostrunners in your ears, lighten up your load. They'll spin tales of ghosts and hilarious blunders. Infectious laughter, you'll be rolling in thunder. Ghostrunners comedy on the air. Join the fun, you won't have a care. Laughs and stories, they never cease. Tune in, enjoy the peace.
For the peace. And now we dance. Dance, dance. Turn up the volume. Turn up the bass. Hey. That's fun. It's so funny. Like where it says the choruses and the lyrics is not where the music started to get stronger. It's doing whatever it wants.
It's figuring it out.
I liked it though. I thought it started off great.
Timon's the producer.
Timon's the producer.
I know. We had to figure out how to like spell your name different or something. Put a Y in there.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Like I said, it always makes 2 songs. Let's just see what the second one is. Just real quick. See if it's
Okay.
any better or any worse. Worse. It's a silent song.
Silence. This is sick, dude.
So,
This is sick.
You can imagine it.
Upbeat pop is awesome.
all right, give it one last chance. Here we go.
Come on, start singing something.
5, 6.
Come on, Juno!
7, 8.
Okay, well, it has the lyrics right here. Jake and Brad, they're the hosts, Ghostrunners. They'll make
Maybe
you laugh
it's
the
just
most.
really quiet.
Timon's the producer. Oh, that was funny.
Thanks for being the producer, Timon.
Timon's the
welcome.
producer.
All right.
That is an episode. We will be back on Wednesday with my paw.
I can't wait for Steve Triple to be on this podcast.
It's going to be a good time.
You know what? I like you guys a lot, but I wish Timon were here. That boy is something special. Y'all treasure him. Y'all cherishing that boy. He's gonna be gone before you know it, and you're gonna say, "Where did the time go?"
That's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
He'll probably say something similar to that.
We're gonna have a fudge s'mores with him. We're gonna do s'mores of substitute cuss words.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. We're going to have to record on a Saturday, so Timon won't be here, but we'll replace him.
That's right.
And then we'll see Timon that night. So, yeah, we'll see you guys Wednesday. Thanks for listening.
Yep. Love you guys. Ghostrunners Podcast.